Yo, what's good? It's your boy Derek Branchell, SportsView360.com, covering the New Orleans Saints. And today I want to talk about the breaking news that dropped today, which was Spencer Rattler being named starting quarterback while Derek Carr recovers from the oblique injury that was suffered during the full quarter of the Chiefs versus Saints matchup on Monday Night Football. It has been reported that Derek Carr will be out for multiple weeks. We don't know how long that's going to be. We don't know what that means. Does that mean it's going to be 1 week? Is it going to be 2 weeks, 3 weeks? We really don't know. But the official report is that he will be out for multiple weeks. Now, what does that mean for the Saints? That means that they will be without Derek Carr when the Saints play Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which is the upcoming matchup this Sunday in the Dome, and the next game in the Superdome, which will be against the Denver Broncos and Sean Payton. He makes his return to the place where he used to coach with a while back, the New Orleans Saints, to play against them to now coach against them as a member of the Denver Broncos. So, with that being said, how do I feel about Spencer Rattler taking reins as the Saints quarterback? Um, to me, man, it really don't matter. Can it? My thing is, can you do just enough to get these wins? Can you get by during this stretch for at least two games and pick up victories? Because if you pick up victories, that puts you at 4-3. That puts you at 4-3 on the season. You know what I'm saying? I do like that. I do like the fact that Spencer Rattler is a better scrambler compared to Jake Handler. Better arm. His arm is better. He can get it down the field. He has all the intangibles, in my opinion, from what I see. But I wouldn't have been upset if they had decided to go with Jake Handler. But they feel as though the head coaching staff, Dennis Allen, they feel as though Spencer Rattler gives them the best chance to win, and I'm all for that. You know, I'm just worried about that offensive line. I'm worried about if that line is going to be healthy enough, competent enough. I won't say competent enough, but strong enough, efficient enough to keep this man upright. So that way he is not running for his life throughout the game, like Archie Manning was a long time ago. That's all I'm worried about. You know what I'm saying? If that offensive line can block on him, can open up lanes, we probably can get a running game going. We can get a running game going. Because that's what we're gonna need this Sunday against Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That a team that defense has not been looking good this season. If you've noticed by now. You know, I just like the move. I'm glad that they are turning Spencer out, because you got to see what you have in this guy. You know what I'm saying? Before you decide to go to that route, potentially a different route at the end of the season. Because this guy was coming out of high school, going to Oklahoma. The first year that he started, even while he was in the process of coming to Oklahoma, he was a 5-star recruit. He was being touted as the number one pick in the draft, a top 5 pick in the NFL draft. But we all know how that played out. Got to Oklahoma. Also Caleb Williams came to Oklahoma at the time. Rattler was benched. Caleb Williams took over. The rest was history. Caleb Williams go to USC with Lincoln Riley. Spencer Rattler transfers to South Carolina. You know, but he is solid, man. He has played with bad offensive lines before. He played at one in college. It was South Carolina. And he was productive playing with that offensive line. But the thing is, this ain't the SEC. As much as people want to compare SEC to the NFL in regards to the talent, this is professionals, man. You dealing with, the game's best. You going against players at the highest level. This ain't college. You know what I'm saying? You got back-to-back games against two of the best defensive minds in football right now. You got Todd Bowles this week. Next week, and on Thursday Night Football, you're going up against Vance Joseph and the defensive coordinator of Denver Broncos, New Orleans native. So you're going up against some pretty good defensive minds these next 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So he has to get ready. But right now, man, he has to. The Saints can get. I don't care how they do it. It could be low scoring, a shootout, and they win the game. Get a game-winning field goals. I don't care. Turnovers, who knows? I don't care. As long as you can get the W. As long as you can get the W. That's all that matters for me right now. And if Spencer Rattler is the guy to do that, I'm down with that. I'm down for it. In other news, they're saying that the Saints are still in the hunt for Davante Adams. They're also saying that from what German Fowler saying is that the Saints are likely the favorites to land Davante Adams. Now, to me, that means that what you're saying to me when you say that is that Derek Carr is going to come back and play this season with Davante Adams. Because that situation with the Jets, man, they fired Robert Saleh, even though they may have a chance to get in the first place if they beat the Bills this upcoming week on Monday Night Football. They made a decision to fire Robert Saleh. But you got Aaron Rodgers there, Jets situation. I mean, if he goes to either team, they have a significant shot of getting to the playoffs. The Jets, right now, in my opinion, are playing in a very winnable division. He playing in a division with the New England Patriots, the Buffalo Bills, who look very beatable, and the Miami Dolphins, who do not look the same without Tua Tagovailoa, and also the New England Patriots, a team that is in full rebuild mode. Look at the NFC South. Right now, you got the Atlanta Falcons trending. Tampa Bay looks like it's still formidable. The Carolina Panthers, they're not going anywhere. I still think the Saints are not out of the woods, in my opinion, to get into the playoffs or win the division. Even if you don't win these next 2 games. Now, if that happens, the margin for error becomes slimmer. But the key is to stack victories. If you go in 2-5 during this stretch and it looks bad, you gotta get Derek Carr back on the field now. By that time, hopefully, the key contributors can come back, be ready to go by then from injuries. Eric McCoy, Cesar Ruiz, Taysom Hill, Pete Warner, all those guys can come back, and this team could go on a run, win three straight games, and be at 500, be at 5-5 at best. I think that gives you the best shot at getting to the playoffs. By that time, maybe the NFC South title might be out of the reach. By that time, your best option, your best chance to get into the playoffs could be the wild card. Who knows? But it ain't over yet. You know what I'm saying? And Rattler got to have his work cut out for him, though. Now, a lot of his success is going to depend on how healthy that offensive line is. Can that group have enough practice this week to be ready this upcoming Sunday? I looked at the injury report today. Didn't really look that much. Didn't really thought that much into it because it's only Wednesday. Light light practice today. Tomorrow, next couple of days will be where you really get to see if that injury report, if that list is gonna shrink a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't putting that much thought into today's injury report that came out. But it is what it is, man. Saints just got to get through the stretch right now, man. You just got to get through this stretch, and be healthy. And they got to get healthy ASAP. If they want to get back to what we saw in those first 2 weeks where they dropped 40 points back to back in back to back games, they got to get healthy, man. That's going to be the key. So we'll see how that all play out. All right, that's all I have for y'all for right now, man. Give me a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how you feel. What are your thoughts on Spencer Rattler becoming QB1 for the Saints? Do you think they can win these next 2 games with him? And also, be on the lookout for my latest content that'll be coming out soon. And check out sportsview360.com/Saints for latest written content in the New Orleans Saints organization. Have a blessed day. Peace. I'm out. Who that?